An officer in Appleton, Wisconsin responds to a house for a reported animal abuse and domestic assault. When he arrives, he finds a man and woman arguing in the driveway.
What's up, fam? Welcome to the Marlinated Mindstate. I am your host, Marlon C. And today, we're reacting to a viral Bodycam video from Midwest Safety titled Dog-Hating Girlfriend Reveals Her True Colors. This one starts as a petty fight over a dog and escalates into handcuffs, a restraint rap, and a boyfriend making some absolutely wild threats to the police. But before we hit play, let's get the legal housekeeping out of the way. Important disclaimer. I am not a lawyer, and nothing in this video constitutes professional legal advice. This reaction video falls strictly under the Fair Use Act for purposes of commentary, criticism, and education. We are analyzing the public body cam footage to understand the legal concepts at play. Now, grab your popcorn. Let's get right to it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. When you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. Let's hit it.
You mind coming over here?
Yeah.
Anybody inside?
No.
Okay. You guys mind just hanging out there for a second for me? You want to come over here and tell me kind of what's going on?
We have been separated for over a year. His dog is pissing all over my house. Devils.
Okay.
Take your dog.
Okay. We're not going to do that.
Okay, first off, she says they've been separated over a year. Let's keep that over to the side. She has his dog. Let's keep that over to the side. And she's upset, clearly upset because the dog is messing up the house. Why he doesn't have. Now, understand, he is there at that house. I want y'all just to pay attention to all the details in this story, because this is going to be a doozy, I see.
Let's step down here.
No.
Yeah,
Why
let's
does
go.
no.
I want to talk to you and get your side. I got another officer here that's going to talk to you.
For what?
What's your first name?
Fuck, that's my first name.
Well, I just want to see what's going on.
Why does he have a dog?
He won't take his dog. And it's only my responsibility, but it's the family dog.
No,
I
separated.
said take her right now. I can't. I live in an apartment. Oh, well, then it's just on me?
He lives in an apartment?
Yes.
Okay.
But he's lived in an apartment for over a year now.
Okay. And you've been watching the dog?
I've been solely responsible for his dog.
This reminds me of a situation. Not this woman acting like this, but I do remember, like, when me and my first wife got a divorce, I had a pit bull at the house. After the divorce, I went to an apartment, but left from two options. They keep the dog because, I had girls in the house. So the dog was real good to him and stuff. So he can be a protector of the girls while, since I'm not there. Or he can get rid of the dog. Well, they ended up, keeping the dog because they love the dog. The kids are the ones who want the dog. So that's what I'm thinking in this situation. That because they do have a child. So it has to be that the child wants, loves the dog, so the child wants to keep the dog. Now she's saying that the dad is not doing anything for the dog. That's kind of thrown off, because sure, you can still feed the dog, if pay some vet bills, get some shots, stuff like that. But I don't know the situation, so let's continue.
He hasn't paid for food. He's not helping me replace carpets, clean carpet.
Get rid of the dog.
And then he
Get
pulls
rid of
his
him.
shit in front of her to be like, oh, well, mommy's gonna get rid of the dog. You want to talk about weaponizing?
Can we have this conversation without you screaming?
I'm over it. I'm so over it.
We've got an ex-couple who haven't lived together for a year, a dog that's ruining the carpet, and a massive breakdown in communication. Question for the comment section. Be honest, guys. If your ex left you holding the bag with a pet for a full year without paying for food or cleanup, would you be this furious? Or is she taking it way too far? I think it's something more, but drop your thoughts below and let's continue.
I understand you want him to take the dog. What led things to escalate today?
I told him to take his dog, and his response was, well, you need to have the kids help you clean more around the house. It has nothing to do with the dog.
Okay.
So I said, take the dog, take her, put her in her car, and go.
Do you want to have a second come in here?
But she leave him in.
Yeah. So your biggest concern is you're just done watching this dog, right? You want him to take it? Is that what I'm hearing?
And I'm tired of hearing what a fucking piece of shit I am while he does nothing for this damn animal. Nothing.
Okay.
No money for food, to babysit her if I want to leave. He can go f whoever the f he wants.
What's your guys' relationship
Whoa.
since he lives in an apartment?
We share a child.
Okay. The one that's over there?
Yes. But he can say, no, I'm not taking the dog. And I'm like, well, and I don't know where she's going to go. And then I'm the bad guy.
Did you both used to live in this house?
Yes.
Are you married or not?
No, never married. 8 years.
So is this just verbal or you get physical today?
Can you imagine? Can you imagine dealing with this for 8 years?
What's that?
Does he look fine?
It's not what I was asking. I was
No,
asking
it did not get physical.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Do you have an ID on you at all? Otherwise, I'll just write down your name.
No, I don't have my ID on me. Who the f called you?
Honestly, I'm not sure right now.
Yeah, right.
Ma'am, what's your name?
I don't have to answer that.
Uh-oh.
No, we're gonna need your
Here we
name.
go.
So let's just start. I can write it down. You don't have to get your ID.
Can I just go in my house? Am I under arrest?
You're not able to go in your house right now.
Why?
Right now,
Am I under arrest?
you are detained. Right
Why?
now.
I'm detained?
Yes.
For what?
We're investigating this incident.
What?
I can allow to
What
communicate.
incident?
Let's stop right here. This is the exact moment the legal dynamic changes completely. She refuses to give her name and asks if she can go inside. The officer explicitly tells her, "You are detained." Now, from a legal standpoint, you need to understand the differences between being detained and being arrested. A detention means the officer has reasonable suspicion that a crime has occurred, is occurring, or is about to occur. You are not free to leave. In many states, if you are lawfully detained, refusing to identify yourself or trying to walk away immediately crosses the line into resisting or obstructing an officer. Watch how fast this spirals out of control because she does not cooperate.
The reason we were called here.
Because I want him to take his dog? That's why you were called here. Because I'm upset. I want him to take his dog. That's why you're called.
Look
There's
like the
some
way
service
you
we're
acting.
called here for. That's all I know at this point. I'm trying to get more from you.
Yeah, the disturbances. Motherfucker won't take his dog.
We need you to calm down so
my
we can
God.
talk through this.
What's your name? Can you have a seat on the curb for me, please?
No.
You know, another situation. I remember when I was a kid and we had dogs, my dad, when I was growing up. And then all of a sudden, the dog disappeared. I remember one of them got sick. I think another one got shot at my grandmother's house, I think, running in the woods. But another one we had just, up and disappeared. Don't know if it ran away. I think my dad got rid of dogs once he got tired of taking care of them. Because I remember him riding the dog on a bicycle one time. And they were gone for a long time. And then someone just told me to go outside. I went outside in the backyard, in the alley, looking around. And next thing I know, the dog is at the house. You know what I'm saying? Coming down the alley. They made it down the alley. No, we had a dog on a Spudsman Kings type dog. Anyway, so then I'm concerned. Go tell my mom. We get ready to go out and look for him. Here come my daddy pulling up on the bicycle, saying, "Oh, the dog got away from me." I bet he did. But anyway, listen, that child will get over it eventually. You know what I'm saying? You can say, hey, basically what I'm saying is, hey, you can tell that child, dog got lost, dog got sick, dog escaped, and let the child cry if you want to lie to the child. Or you can be the adult about it and say, look, we can't take care of it. Mama don't have the money to take care of it. Daddy won't take care of it. We got to sell a dog. We're going to find a good home for it. Say something like that. Yes, your daughter will cry for a little while. Yes, she will be upset with you for a little while, but she will eventually get over it. And as she get older, as that child get older, they will realize what the truth was and understand what was going on and to be water under the bridge. Anyway, let's continue.
Right now, we're just trying to get your name so that we can work through this and investigate and figure out what happened. Maybe nothing happened. We don't know that yet.
What's she doing? What you doing? No, look at that.
Get off of me.
No, stop.
Nigga, so the ex-boyfriend sitting out there yelling.
My daughter is watching you. No, I'm not.
Go to the ground.
Oh, you weren't too concerned about her watching you acting the fool with the cursing.
Oh, you mother. Get the f off my neck. Get the f off my neck. Yeah, she'll get off of you, asshole. Oh, shut up. And want you.
Oh, this is crazy. You hate your life. What the
You're gonna roll
hell?
toward me. You're gonna sit up.
Yeah, it's something more deeper than what we're looking at right now.
Stop. I can walk. What the f am I under arrest for?
Still being detained at the moment. You're gonna have a seat in the squad.
All you have to do is give your name. That's it.
Kind of tell me what happened today.
So I was at work, got out at 3, and I came over here because it was
And then
my
Mommy
night.
was trying to make the dog go out in the
Why is the daughter out there? She need to be in the house. She shouldn't be talking when grown folk talking. Like, seriously.
I came over here because it would be my night to have her, and she has recently said stuff about wanting to get rid of the dog. Today, places aren't open. You can't make any calls. I told her I will call tomorrow. Inside, she was saying something about, I can't take this anymore. It's pissing everywhere. It's not happening.
I said, get rid of her. Put the dog out back. Put the dog in the backyard.
Yeah, I got one.
The wrap.
What the f is going on?
You're getting wrapped.
What?
You're getting put in a wrap.
What's that?
You're being further restrained
Why?
because you're kicking the window and you almost broke the window.
I have to get my son.
Okay, now that escalated fast. She refused to sit on the curb, tried to pull away, and the officers took her to the ground. Quick question for you guys watching. Do you think the officers used excessive force here, or did her refusal to sit down and give her name force their hand? Let's fast forward and look at some charges mentioned later in this report. She gets hit with disorderly conduct with a domestic abuse modifier. A lot of people think domestic abuse requires someone getting punched or kicked, but legally, a domestic modifier can enhance a standard charge like disorderly conduct if the behavior causes emotional distress or disturbance between people who share a child or a household. You don't have to lay a finger on someone to get a domestic charge. Let's continue.
No way on your stomach first then, or what?
You're f***ing hurting me. You kneeled on my f***ing head.
We're gonna have you lay down on your stomach.
I hate you.
Pro-life tip. If you are already in the back of a police car, do not kick the windows. That is how you turn a minor misdemeanor into a felony property damage charge, or guarantee you can get put in a maximum restraint system like the rap they are talking about here. She is completely letting her anger dictate her legal future right now. Let's continue.
I hate you. I hate you. These are f***ing hurting me very badly.
We're gonna
All you
just
had to do is
cuss.
give your name.
Just stay cooperative here.
This is so stupid.
Yeah,
You're cutting off my
it is
circulation and I can't even feel my thumb. Oh, okay, I'm fine. So are you.
Yes, I'm fine, thank you. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
We're trying to kick.
What is her name?
Jackson?
So during the argument today with the dog, did she hit you at all?
She didn't hit. She was coming at me.
Did she push you? Anything like that?
I mean, she got right up to him.
Y'all should be in the house.
I have one adult female on board, so CJ.
Has anything happened like this in the past?
Yeah, she came to my apartment and, yeah, with her right there. And that was because I started talking to another female. Wow.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, man. Now the plot thickens. Everything is starting to make sense to me now. Fellas, I don't know about your females, but fellas, how have you been in a situation like this where you and the ex y'all have broken up? Everything seems to be cool. Y'all can go back and forth to each other's house when you want. You got children. Everything is cool. You might even still be trying to get a little something every now and then. You never know. You saw the shorts she was wearing, right? I'm just saying. And then all of a sudden, come to find out, she can start getting upset because she finds out that you are dating someone else. And if you look here at the graphic, it says while she's engaged to another guy. So y'all been separated for a year and she's already engaged to another dude. So when you start talking to somebody, now she's upset. You can't make these things up. And so it makes sense of all the anger and the frustrations and stuff. Hell, they was together for 8 years and let her tell it. So if that's the case, I mean, they both have put in a lot of time, probably put each other through a lot during this relationship for 8 years. That's a long time. That's a nice chunk of time. I mean, if you think about it. And who knows? But a lot of times these ladies, they'll go out there and date. They do it because really they want you to be jealous. But yet when you say, okay, that's fine, let me go find somebody else. I mean, I guess I can date somebody else now. Or been dating somebody else, but not gonna make it public until I'm sure it's serious before I, bring my daughter or children into the situation. And now she's upset. But she has another guy, which I guarantee the daughter has met this dude on a number of occasions. You know what I'm saying? So now it's all making sense. Now we can get back to the legal aspects of all this. That there is child support court, custody battles and stuff like that, which is if it ain't happened yet, it will happen. But let's get back to what we're here for.
Oh, she's engaged to another guy.
How long ago was this?
A year ago?
Like I said, that dog need to be in the house. You know, we're seeing this.
Where is she?
Jacqueline in the back.
What's her malfunction?
You'd have to ask her. Physically resisting and verbally not happy.
Today, did you feel like she was going to attempt to hurt you in any way?
I don't know. When she gets mad, she loses it. I wasn't going to take any chances. I kept backing up and saying, just stay away from her.
And she tried
Her stuff.
The dog in his car.
And
But he can't have dogs and cats.
Daughter more common than the mom is.
All right, Jacqueline, ready to stand up?
her boyfriend's either going to beat my ass or kill me. I know that because now that she's arrested, he's going to find out. He will come after me. I guarantee it.
Okay. Who is her boyfriend?
His name is Tyrell. He lives in Mississippi. He's a truck driver. He has made threats towards me already.
There was one time he was on a call with Mom and then Tyrell started
How old is this child?
Does he even know where you live?
Yeah, because Mom has brought him there to pick you up.
Go ahead, walk forward.
Oh, so he done been to the man. See, that's the stuff. And I guarantee that the woman that he's dating hasn't been to that house yet. But the mom has brought a crazy, want to kill man boyfriend over to your ex's house because you're upset because y'all done broke up. He done moved on. You done moved on, but you really didn't want to move on. You feel like you done ruined your life. But man, you got plenty of time, woman. Just get over it. Just get over it.
Hello. Jacqueline, domestic, DC, and obstruction.
And then I'm assuming you'll be taking the dog at this point. I understand that you can't have...
take the dog. I'm not allowed to have a dog in my house.
What is the dog's name?
Gertie.
I'm not sure if this is something that we can work out, but what we can do is we can have one of our community service officers come down and they can take Gertie. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly how we would be able to work it out, but basically they would be able to take it to a shelter. I don't think that means it would be placed for adoption. You would be getting rid of it. I don't think it means any of that. That's something that I would have to check on.
I'm going to have to get rid of the dog because I can't afford an apartment or house that lets me have a dog.
Exactly.
I know Saving Paws is one of the no-kill shelters in the area. That was where I was going to call and see if I could bring the dog tomorrow.
Do you want me to see if I can get one of our CSOs down here to take the dog, basically, so you don't have to worry about
if that's an option?
Yeah, basically it's not going to be up for adoption or anything. Yeah. It's essentially safe keeping.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, sounds good. So depending on when you guys get, it's $20 a day with the dog at FEHA. It's a good handle. They're not going to send it away or anything like that. Just keep it there. I'll notify them on the note that you guys will pick it up when you can, okay?
I need to start one of them businesses.
About a month later, Tyrell, the woman's boyfriend who has allegedly threatened her ex-boyfriend multiple times, arrives in town and calls one of the officers that was present that day to their house, and he is not happy.
Mr. What can I do for you?
I'm a little upset.
What's going on?
All these other charges that's been brought up on her and domestic abuse charges that's been brought up on her. Now,
It's Tyrell. Tyrell don't look like a Tyrell I thought Tyrell would look like. I'm just saying.
is this the DA coming up with this?
So this is basically an affidavit that has come from the DA's office. So
this ain't y'all's words.
This is essentially our report with some changes. So this is basically the combination of my report and Officer Lottie's report.
All right, but like I said, well, you took her to the ground. You didn't lose your balance and fall on her. You did take her to the ground. But what's this whole right here? The abuse charges, domestic abuse that was added by the DA. Both parties, everybody clearly said that nobody hit each other.
Right. So there doesn't
So he's
have to be any physical contact for there to be a domestic violence charge.
Right.
So domestic violence is an enhancer to a charge.
Explain to me what the crime was.
That would be disorderly conduct. So right here where it says disorderly conduct,
right,
domestic abuse, so that's the enhancer. The crime is disorderly conduct.
But she's also being charged with domestic abuse.
That's the enhancer.
How is that enhanced, though? Because, like I said, yeah, there was an argument. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was to her wits' end. All she wanted was the dog gone. But I don't understand this domestic abuse. How can that be enhanced to a domestic abuse?
I'm confused because if she wanted the dog gone, she could have got rid of that dog. But she doesn't want to seem like the bad guy to her daughter, due to probably her and the dad not being together anymore, and she done moved on and got a new dude. You understand what I'm saying? She wants to be the daughter's friend. That whole hollering and yelling like she's been abused, like being the victim, thinking that her child is going to be on her side. I'm sorry. If this is the oldest child, the oldest daughter, she's going to be on the dad's side at this age. Sorry. Mom's just a little crazy. That's just simple as that. Because dad going to always be calm. Mom acting like this. You're not going to win this. So ladies, pay attention to what's going on, of what not to do in order to get your child to be your friend. You understand me?
Hands on it. It was his dog. And what gives the DA the right to change the statements?
So it's not that they changed the statements. It's just that they added it so it's more readable. Like where it says Officer Howard in my report, it'll say I. So it's not that they're changing the verbiage of the reports other than the names.
So I got another question.
Okay.
You felt in fear for your safety and the safeties of others?
So it was the safety of others was a big concern that I had. So it wasn't just of mine, but it was also her elevated demeanor. When we talk about the excessive emotional tension and exaggerated movement, that changes how we're going to treat a situation. Does that make a little bit of sense?
I mean, we had the conversation. I think things could have been handled differently. And if
Yeah, from her standpoint, think about this. He's probably thinking that since he's a big, bulky, burly guy and this woman, he can probably handle this woman, manhandle her, throw her across the room if he want to. Probably does not see her as a threat. But what he has to understand is it doesn't matter what's her size, what's her gender, how crazy or how docile she may act. Anyone can be violent. Anyone can do harm to anybody else. So I've seen the smallest people hit somebody, knock them out if you hit them right. Bring out a weapon, take a person out indefinitely. Doesn't matter the size of each of the combatants. So that's what he has to understand, that by law, even the police can sit there and look at it and say, oh, this is a woman. So, she shouldn't be a threat. But in actuality, you don't know. She could pull out a weapon. She could throw something at you. She can bite, kick like she was kicking them, like trying to kick the windows out the car, at the police squad door. They could do anything. So that's what he has to understand, that by law, she could be deemed a threat. And that's where the abuse charges or fear that everybody else could be hurt comes in.
I mean, if you'd have known the whole both sides of how the different things was, it probably would have been handled differently. What do I need to do to get her an attorney?
So I can't give any legal advice, but there are a lot of options as far as attorneys.
So I need to go to the DA's office in the morning?
Yeah, I would.
Where's that at?
This right here is actually the front entrance. So you got to walk in these doors and then you go through metal detectors and then they'll get you pointed in the right direction. So if you go there and you ask for the DA assigned to this case, they'll be able to help you out a lot better. Is there anything that I might be able to do to help you out tonight?
What is y'all laws on like simple assault? What is y'all simple assault deal? Because if I go over there and I beat the shit out of some of them to try to say she was beating a fucking dog that she took care of forever, that never happened, or hit this dude that both parties said never hit.
He has made threats towards me already.
If I go over there and I smack the hell out of
There you
him,
go again.
I get arrested, I pay my $450 and I walk out.
Now, did he really just ask a police officer what the penalty is for a simple assault while explicitly stating he wants to go smack the hell out of her ex-boyfriend. Folks, this is a masterclass on what not to do when talking to law enforcement. He essentially premeditated an assault on camera to the very officer who wrote the arrest report. The officer handles it well, noting it depends on a few things. But let's be clear. Threatening violence like this can easily get you charged with intranation of a witness or stalking, harassment, and depending on the jurisdiction. Tyrell is trying to protect his girlfriend. I get it. But he's about to sit in the cell right next to her if he don't stop this. Man, let's finish this up.
Depends on a couple of different things. It can be a misdemeanor or felony.
Oh, open hand.
Is he drinking? Wrapping a blunt? Rolling a blunt or what?
I hate liars, bro.
Yeah.
I hate bullshit. I hate liars. I hate it. It's just, it ain't where I come from.
Tyrell, I'll be honest with you. I can only go on what the information is that I have at the time.
Right.
The officer then turns his body cam off to speak with Tyrell, likely advising him against attacking the neighbors who called the police. The suspect, Jacqueline, was charged with disorderly conduct with a domestic abuse modifier and resisting obstructing. She took a plea deal, pleading guilty to the disorderly conduct charge with the domestic abuse modifier in exchange for the resisting obstructing charge to be dismissed. She was ordered to pay $450 in court costs and fines.
According to the National Library of Medicine, violence towards animals and violence towards people are often interconnected problems. While Jacqueline wasn't charged with animal abuse, she certainly was not in a position to be able to care for the dog Gertie. And with as frustrated as she was with both her ex-boyfriend and Gertie, it was likely only a matter of time before Gertie was put in a dangerous and unhealthy environment if she wasn't already. Especially if Jacqueline is spending a lot of time with Tyrell, who clearly has his own way of quote-unquote solving problems. In fact, a short interview with her ex-boyfriend revealed that Tyrell may have treated Gertie poorly on at least one occasion.
Did Jacqueline ever hit Gertie?
I've heard that her boyfriend has.
Wherever Gertie is now, she's likely in a safer place. But what can be learned from both Jacqueline and Tyrell's behavior is this. Problems don't always need to be solved with fists. Words and compromise are much more powerful tools than they think. Sometimes the loudest problem that police respond to isn't the real problem. It's just a symptom of a much deeper dysfunction.
Yep, and that's what I say. It's something deeper than what we're seeing on this video. But this is unbelievable. In the end, she took a plea deal, guilty to disorderly conduct with the domestic modifier, and the obstruction charge was dismissed. She had to pay $450. As the narrator pointed out, animal distress and domestic dysfunction walk hand in hand. So what do we learn here today? Don't let your emotions turn a civil dispute over a dog into a criminal record. And definitely don't threaten people on police body cam. Final question for today. If you were the ex-boyfriend, would you press charges against Tyrell for those threats? And let me know in the comments down below. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this legal breakdown. Subscribe for more body cam reaction, and I will see you all on the next video. I leave you in peace and love, and I'll see you on the other side.